CBO score, Mr. President, reaction?
It's a rare moment when President Trump passes up on a chance to speak his mind, but that's what he did when asked about the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office analysis of the Republican proposal to replace Obamacare.
This is the American Health Care Act. The president is proud of it.
The White House is pushing back on the CBO's score of the House GOP health care plan that found 14 million more Americans would be uninsured by next year, 24 million by the year 2026. As one top GOP source put it, the headlines are terrible.
CBO coverage estimates are consistently wrong.
But the White House did concede scores of Americans, perhaps millions, will be without health insurance if they're no longer mandated to buy it under Obamacare.
Would you concede that there will be some coverage losses, perhaps in the millions, that there will be millions of people who will not have health insurance as a result of what you're doing?
Well, again, sure, except you have to look at the current situation.
Press Secretary Sean Spicer tried to explain how the Republican plan satisfies the president's promise to cover every American.
The president's okay with
No, he's
there
not.
are going to be millions of people who aren't going to have coverage.
Right now, they're not getting that. And by giving them more choices at a lower cost, more Americans can either buy health care for their family or themselves, or in a lot of cases for their business, without paying the penalty. The system now is not working. The costs are going up, the choices are going down, and deductibles are going up. That is not an option.
Democrats insist that's not acceptable.
I hear all this hocus pocus language that they talk about. Well, you're not going to be able. We're worried about costs, but then they don't seem like they're that much worried about coverage. And so what I'm saying to them is that the American people need coverage.
The White House is also on defense over the president's baseless claim that he was wiretapped by former President Obama. The House Intelligence Committee is now giving the administration until March 20th to produce evidence to back the president's charge, warning the panel may resort to a compulsory process, which could mean a subpoena. Spicer indicated the Justice Department will turn over something.
Possible there may be nothing.
No, that's not. I think there is, at least from where we stand.
Something will be presented.
I feel very confident of that.
Democrats are demanding proof or an apology.
We will call upon the president to recant and to apologize to former President Obama. I mean, you do not make those kinds of allegations, criminal allegations, against a former president.
Even Republicans are ready to see what evidence the White House has.
If I was the president, I would clear this up because it serves as a major distraction, frankly, for some of the big issues he wants to accomplish and we want to accomplish with him.